Hello folks, Brian here with Natural Aquariums, and today we wanted to take a look at a new fish we got. Joined here today with my son Trent.
Hello.
So we wanted to share our newest fish we got. We got her a couple of weeks ago, so you think they should meet him?
Yes. And its name is Betty.
Yeah, so her name's Betty. It, her, him. We don't know what sex it is. So come check it out. All right, folks. Here she is. Betty, the...
Fahaka Puffer!
That's right. She's a Fahaka Puffer. Tetraodon lineatus for those scientific folks. She's a beautiful fish.
And a movie one too.
Yeah, she's moving around pretty good.
Moving and grooving.
Moving and grooving. She's a hungry fish. She always begging at the glass.
That's why we're gonna feed her this episode.
Yeah, yep. So we're gonna feed her a little. We got a little treat set up for her too.
But something not normal. Normally we feed her just like krill, little krill.
Yeah, so sometimes we feed her krill or clams, or I fed her some ram's horn snails as well. Just mesmerizing to watch. I guess I could have moved the camera a little further back from the tank here, but
Life's life.
yeah, I wanted to get a good look at Betty here.
And this time,
Look at that face. Oh, those crazy eyes.
This time we're gonna feed her something special.
Yeah, so we got I made, what did I call it earlier? Do you remember?
It was a real nonsense name.
Yeah, I had some sort of nonsense name. It was like concoction or something like that, but it was a little different. I can't remember what it was. So stick around. We're going to feed Betty here. Oh, yeah. There's a good beg. Sometimes she'll kind of rub her teeth on the
and we can
acrylic
hear it from
tank.
Downstairs.
Yeah.
We can hear it from downstairs.
Yeah, she'll splash the top of the water with her tail. She's hungry, so let's get into feeding her, and you guys can watch her eat, and we'll see what happens. All right, folks, before we feed Betty, I wanted to take a look at this book I have here. This is a old book, the Dr. Axelrod's mini atlas of freshwater aquarium fishes, mini edition. And let me tell you, the mini edition is pretty good size. Got this book a very long time ago. For a long time,
it's not too many. It
was my favorite book, and hey, it may still be. So, one thing I like about this book is lots of pictures. Looked up the Fahaka Puffer in here. Once again, Tetraodon lineatus.
Betty's being all noisy.
Yeah, Betty's wishing we were feeding her and not looking at a book for sure. So, but yeah, I just wanted to show you real quick. We'll feed Betty. So here is a picture of the Fahaka Puffer.
This one looks very angry.
Yeah, and so you see how dark it is. It's just pretty much black with a kind of a spotted yellow stripes. This fish must have been really stressed, or maybe it's just kind of another strain, another collection point. This picture was probably taken many years ago. I've had this book for probably 20 years, and it may have been 10 years old when I got it. Another interesting thing is the picture below it.
Yes, this is a puffed up Tetraodon lineatus.
Yeah, so that is also Tetraodon lineatus, also known as the Fahaka Puffer, right? Yep. And then they have got a couple other names. Boy, I'm drawing a blank on one of them, but one I've learned of recently, and it must be a kind of an outdated name. Oh, the name I was forgetting was Nile Puffer. Some people call them the Nile Puffers. And then
There's one that starts with a W.
Nope, it's a G. It's the Globe Puffer, which I've never heard that before.
I was thinking of World. I was thinking of the same topic.
Oh yeah, World, Globe, W, G.
And then this one kind of looks like a Dorito chip.
Yeah, and then the one on the top there, Trenton said, looks like a Dorito chip. Let's see if I can read that name. Tetraodon.
So this is also a Tetraodon, like
Yeah.
these two.
It doesn't help when you move around the page or put your head, the shadow there. What's that say? Can you move your head, please? Mirius? I don't know. Something like that. The Dorito Puffer.
Yes, it's just called the Tetraodon Dorito.
Yeah, all right. So we wasted enough time. Let's feed Betty.
Yep.
All right, folks. I've had you wait long enough. Betty's waited long enough. She's hungry. So let's feed her this concoction I got here.
It's called the smorgasbord.
Yeah, that was the term I was using before. Have you ever heard of a smorgasbord?
I feel like I have. I don't remember what it's called.
Yep. Betty's banging her teeth, so let's stop looking at books or talking about wacky words.
Let's just dump this thing in.
Yeah, so what I got here is a little combo of a clam. The clam, when it's been frozen for I don't know, a week and a half or something.
It's dead now.
It tends to open up a little bit when you defrost it, so she can get in there. But she's also chewing on these
they make a crunch sound.
Yeah, these krill, and they kind of make a crunch sound too. And sometimes she has to rip into the shell a little bit. You'll see some busted up shells at the bottom. It's important that pufferfish file down their teeth. And so let's dump this in and see what happens here.
Turn up your volume. This is going to be really satisfying.
Oh, yeah, I don't know if they'll be able to hear all this, but here we go.
Well, it's stuck in there. There it goes.
Oh, she went for the clam first.
Went in for the clam. So what's next?
Well, the clam usually takes her a while. You know, and this one landed pretty lucky for her. And like I said, when you defrost them, they tend to open up a little bit. Sometimes they don't as much, and she has to kind of bust into there, which is good. Like I said, needs to file down her teeth. Sorry, I have this light on here that kind of goes through a rolling cloud thing, so the lighting in the video is probably kind of weird, but it makes the tank look pretty cool. I could probably shut down the overhead light. Somebody just locked their car, so my dog's probably going to start barking again soon. But yeah, it looks like she's got a good chunk of that out of there. Oh, did she just go? Yep, she went after the krill. Back after the krill. I love how she kind of rips at things and just kind of forceful.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna go calm it down.
you can see she just gets a little plumper after she eats and stuff too, or he or she.
Let's just go with she.
Yeah, I mean, its name's Betty and all, so.
There still is a little bit left. You might be able to see it, and the light's changing. Oh, next is that piece of krill. Yep. That piece of krill is no more.
That's delicious. I'm a little jealous. I can't eat shellfish, unfortunately. Not that I would choose krill or steamer clams, but well, maybe steamer clams. Those are tasty with a little garlic and butter.
Oh, it's in her mouth.
Yeah, we gave her a lot of food. This is maybe a bigger meal than she's used to.
Yeah, she used to either one or the other.
Yeah, not a whole smorgasbord.
Yeah.
All right, folks, before we wrap this up, my son wanted to give a little shout out to my bro, our buddy, Mr.
Lucas Bretz.
Yeah, Lucas. So, just before we shot this video here, we asked Lucas for a little inspiration or advice on his live stream, and he gave us some advice, and yeah, I think we nailed most of those, but feel free to tell us what you think in the comments below, or using those thumbs up and thumbs down buttons.
Share or subscribe.
Yeah, do any of that stuff if you want to. If not, I appreciate you just watching. Anyways, thanks everybody. Appreciate it, and have a good one. Yeah. All right, folks. Here she is, Betty, the
Puffer.